Hey people, this is Melissa here, and I just wanted to hop on here and talk about the Hpcz licensure exam. So before I go into what I want to talk about, let me just give a brief background and also the things that I want to look at in this video. So for starters, my name is Melusi, and I have a degree in public health with the University of Lusaka, and I wrote the licensure exam at the beginning of this year, February. These were exams that were qualifying us to get the license with Hpcz. So the things that I want to talk about in this video is the preparation and things that you will need to write that exam. I'll try and touch a little bit on that if I remember like every little point. And also I want to talk about what the exam consists of, anything that was exam related, and what you need as a student, or should I say a graduate, a public health graduate who wants to attempt the exams, and how I passed the exams because I cleared at first attempt, and also just a few tips that I feel worked for me. And if you would want to use them, please. Yeah, but they worked for me, and yeah, so let's get into it. Before I get into this video, I do not work for Health Profession Council of Zambia, and this video is just there to help people that are yet to write the exam. I hear it's going to be in September, and yeah, so if this is information that will be of help to you, please use it. But I don't work for them. Let me just state that I don't work for Hpcz, and I'm just here trying to be of help to someone who is going to write the exams. Yeah, so for starters, I feel what you need before you get to register for those exams, it's your photocopy of your NRC, your full grade 12 certificate, like all your certificates and whatnot, and also your degree or diploma. But I'm going to center much on my degree because I did a degree in public health. So you have to have your degree certificate and your transcript, and everything should be certified. And you'll also be given a form from the council, from Hpcz officers, that you have to fill in, and you also have to like certify that form. And also you will need a headshot of your, yeah, you need a headshot in smart attire and not in formal, should I say formal attire. So I think those are things that you need. If there is anything, please keep in contact with the Health Profession Council of Zambia, because they might really include a few other things, because I attempted at the beginning of the year, and maybe they might add a few other things that you might need. So yeah, and I think there should be a fee that you have to pay, because we paid 1,100 kwacha, and for I think for the foreign students, it's I think they add a certain amount to that. That for Zambian students or Zambian graduates, should I say, it was going at 1,100. But please keep in contact with them if there are any changes. So let me get into the tips that I feel worked for me and really got me through that exam. So the first thing for starters would be God is God. And really God got me through my studies, and it wasn't easy, but when God came through, like he put me through, gave me the strength to study and just do literally everything I did just to pass that exam. So before I go into the main topics, like the first one would be research. And HPCZ gives you a PDF soft copy document, about I think 2 or 3 PDF soft copy documents. And the other one would be about regulations and how you carry yourself in the exam, the things you need. Like there'll be about like 2 documents and the rules and things that you shouldn't do and things that you should do. Then the other document will give you a list of topics that you might find in the exam. And one of the mistakes that I feel I made was really just relying on that document and not really going back to my notes that we did in school. I went back a bit, but I didn't go in depth into the notes because I wanted to just rely much on what was given by them. And the other thing is that I came on YouTube trying to look for public health videos in line with HPCZ that I did not find. So really, those were a bit of my setbacks and challenges. But yeah, so that document will give you a list of topics that you will find in the exam. And for me, the main thing was research. So each topic, I'll give an example of, let's say, biostatistics. Public health people, you know what I'm talking about. So I'll give an example of biostatistics. And when I see that topic saying biostatistics, I go in depth and look for each and every connection that will be leading me to biostatistics and study on that, watch videos on that specifically. And for me to move on, I have to really be satisfied that I have ingested every single thing on biostatistics. That's one. So really the main key is research. So go to YouTube, use YouTube like never before. Make use of Chrome, Google Chrome, like research like never before. Find books on the internet just to get more information on that. So that was one of the major tips that I feel got me through. So another thing for me, I did self-study. I didn't really know anyone at that moment that was doing the Hpcz exam, like public health exam, and so I did it on my own. But I would encourage, another tip would be study with other people. For me, self-study worked, but working with other people would have been more more effective. And if you have a community or people that you know that are under public health that you feel you can work with, please go ahead. I mean, two heads and three heads are better than one. So go for that. Study with people that you know will help you through, especially with the short period and yeah that you're left with. You study with people, like get different information from people. Don't be like me. So that is another one. Another point would be consistently on the Hpcz platform on Facebook. So most of the things that I have noticed being posted now in the group or you just say on the page are all related to the exam for the most part. And you'll find that they'll post things that people experienced even in the previous exam. So please be on the lookout for each and everything that is being posted on the Hpcz Facebook platform. And so to get like information on really what you will need or what is involved in the exam. Another thing, like for this one, what I have seen with the medical students, medical licensure students, they have specific tuition centers that cater for what they are doing. But I really don't know for public health if there's anything that has come up with people that are trying to help people that are doing the public health exams. But if you find anything that is tuition related and there are people that are helping in that area, please go ahead and pay for those tuitions. Then another thing also would be don't rely much on the document or PDF document you are given with Hpcz. For me, I feel that was really my problem because when I got into the exam, guys, like I saw things that I'm like, where did all this come from? Yes, I did study, but I feel if I researched more like on my notes and whatnot, I would have even gotten more information. But thank God I still pulled through. But please don't just rely much on that. Focus on things that you have done even at school, like the informatics, the biostatistics, go in depth with the calculations, and yeah, like the stata, like if you remember all those things, please study broadly and focus much on the things that you've done at school as well. Read even the nitty-gritty things that you feel won't come, like there's many definitions and infectious diseases, like those things that we did in the beginning. So yeah, focus much on that, the epidemiology, make sure you know all the study designs in depth, like make sure you know those things, like study all those things. Don't leave any stone unturned when it comes to these exams. Not that I'm instilling fear, but put in the work if you want to see the good results. So yeah, put in the work. So this is just to urge you, like everything is there. For the fact that you've done public health, everything you've done from first year all the way to fourth year is going to appear in that exam. Trust me. And it's going to come in bits and pieces, but yeah. So yeah, please, that is a major one. Then one other tip that really worked for me is studying extra hours. Like you need to sacrifice that sleep that you love. Don't do this at the detriment of your health, please and thank you. But if you can, please sacrifice the sleep and study more, like put in the extra effort. Things won't just come that easy. So that personally, that really worked for me. And if that's how it is with you, please go ahead. And people study differently. Like if for you, if it's okay to study during the day, then do that. But for some of us, we thrive better at night, and yeah, it's a whole lot better for me to study in the night. It's less noisy, it's more calming, and I get to understand more. So if that works for you, please do that. Yeah. One last thing when it comes to the tips is there's a whole lot of fear around it. With a few people that I have talked to, the thing they'll think about is the fear. Like they'll be like, this is another Ziali, blah, blah, blah. But really, it's not really the case. You just have to be calm, like relax. Like everything is going to be fine, especially if you put in the work. And for me, what worked for me, it was scary. And it's normal to feel that way. It's normal to feel scared. It's normal to feel that fear. But just relax, be calm. And personally, I prayed a lot. I asked God to just give me calmness because it wasn't easy, but really God pulls you through. And yeah, so he definitely will pull you through, do the work. So now let me just get into the last part and just a few things that you'll find in the exam. And another thing that you need that I forgot to add will be your medical examination. Yeah, so you need medical examinations from any hospital, any level 1 hospital. Yeah, so you need those as well. Yeah, but please keep in touch with Hpcz just to make sure you get each and every information and everything that you will need for that exam. Yeah. So with public health, this exam has 200 multiple choice questions. If anything changes, please get more information from Hpcz, but it is a multiple choice exam with 200 questions. Other fields do have the practical part, but with public health, we did not have that. I don't know about this next exam, but we did not have the practical side, and I don't think it might appear. But we just have the theory, and the theory is 200 multiple choice questions. And these 200 multiple choice questions are put in segments. So I'll give an example. So let's say section A or part A has infectious diseases. Part B will have maybe biostatistics, biostatistic questions. Then part C will have epidemiology questions. Then part B will have health promotion questions. So you really have to have more information on each and every segment and each and every topic. And from when you read the document, it's going to give you the percentages for it. So you have to really thrive in each and every topic. Like they won't favor you from how they have explained it. You have to be good in each and every topic, at least 50% of each and every topic. Like you don't have to slacken in anything. I mean, they're preparing you to get into the field and they need you perfected. They won't care about which school you came from. They need you perfected. So each and every topic has to have you put in the extra effort and have more questions answered in each topic. They won't it won't favor you like no you know much about infectious diseases, then you know a little about health promotion. You have to know like a good percentage of each and every topic, or should I say segment, that is going to be in the exam. So those 200 questions, guys, be time conscious and be calm. Like be calm, relax before you get into that exam. Like when you just sit on that exam desk, pray, breathe in and out, and just relax and say, you can do this. Like, encourage yourself. Like, I think that's what really helped me. Just get into the exam, say, I can do this. 46, I'll bring in the best 46 and the person. She will not fail. And really affirm yourself in the word of God, and you will definitely pull through. And I just hope this video helps you even as you prepare for that exam. I wish you well. I'll try and make a video of how miraculously I cleared the exam and how God was just faithful. I feel it was going through it all, but for now, I just wish you well and see you on the other side of getting your license. And yeah, I'm waiting for your testimonies, wishing you well. Like, have an awesome exam. Like, go there with that positivity, that fire, that drive. You got this, you got this. So, really, that's that from me, Lucy, and yeah, later. Be encouraged.